Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Passion, compassion, and dispassion. These three aspects of our life, if they are properly practiced, then the problems will disappear and we will look at the same issue as a challenge. When we take something as a challenge, we don't give up. But this will not just happen like that. One has to go through a proper process. The first is the passion. Passion for the outer world. See, one person asked me, young boy asked this question, Swamiji, please tell me, whether I should get married or I should follow your path. I said, get married. You told so easily. I asked some other people, they gave me so much of data. What are the plus and minus points about the married life and about the sannyas life? And you just gave like that. I said, because they were theoretical and I am practical. How? Those who ask whether I should take sannyas or not, they are not qualified to take sannyas. See? There was a girl living in the same town, and one day she came from her husband's house and crying, morning time. So the father said, this daughter and mother constantly crying. What happened? Early morning. So the wife said, actually, you know what happens? When something happens, her husband tells, if you do like this thing, I'll take sannyas. And therefore she becomes afraid and therefore she cries. What should be done? So he said, those who take sannyas, they don't take opinion poll. How they take? He was going for taking bath with a towel around him. He said like this and he went out. See friends, we have to succeed in life. Friends, don't get carried away by imaginary, like Bhagwan Shankaracharya and kahan Raja Bhoj, kahan Gangu Hateli. Two things we should be clear. Such great masters like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, then Raman Maharshi, etc., they are avatar. They have descended on this earth for the welfare of the world by God's will. We don't fall in that category. We have to avaroha, we have to climb. And if we have to climb, we have to go step by step. The first step is work dynamically, see, earn, and get rid of any hangout for the worldly achievements. And that can be done if we are working passionately. So first is passion to succeed in the world. This is the first meaning of the problem to challenge. If somebody takes to sannyas because he is a failure in the life, then he will never be successful, even in sannyas. See, friends. Then second comes compassion. Compassion is when we are interacting in this world through our mind, is our mind collecting impressions in the form of likes and dislikes, or we are able to appreciate the other man's standpoint and just go through. Normally what happens when we interact with the world, one of the two impressions happen. We like something, we don't like something. When we like something, we follow it. When we don't like something, we avoid it. And thus our whole life is running for that what we like and running away from that what we don't like. Therefore, here the second is compassion. We have to understand the other people. They will not understand us. We are the seeker. We have to understand the driving skill. We are sitting in the driving seat. The people on the road, they are not driving. It is our responsibility. So if we are walking the spiritual path, we have to take care of the quality of our mind. And that quality can be taken when we stop reacting in life. Second. Then the third is dispassion. Dispassion is gain and loss. They have equal value in our life. See? And this is what we told you, jo thari raha hai, so mari raha hai. And to practice this experience without the birth of an experiencer, or life is a time pass, or na kuch pana, na kuch khona. Whatever way you take it, our mind remains undisturbed. Such an undisturbed mind alone can seek something higher. And such was the case of our Nachiket. So first of all, passion, he completed his responsibility towards his parents, father. Then towards the society, yajna karma. And now the third boon he is asking, येयम प्रेते विचिकित्सा मनुष्ये अस्ति तेके नायम अस्ति इति चैके एतद् विद्याम अनुशिष्टस्त्वयाहं वराणामेष वरस्तृतीया. He says, sir, there is a constant discussion and doubt in this world, and they say that yeyam prete, when somebody dies, something remains or doesn't remain. When somebody dies, everything is over. Others say no. When somebody dies, something remains. So what is the truth? Whether death is the completion of the story or death is the continuation of the story. This is a common doubt among the people. Yeyam preti vichikitsa means doubt. Manushe asti eke nayam asti eke. When somebody dies, everything is over. No, everything is not over. Therefore, we are told to do the Shraddha on the 13th day. And we give so many things. Why? Because we accept after the body is dropped, there is somebody left behind. Therefore, Nayam Astiti Chaike. But others say, no, we don't believe in that. When the body dies, everything is over. Etad vidyam anushishtastvayaham. Now I want a clear understanding about this. See? When we die, everything is over, or everything continues like that. This is possible only if we have withdrawn from the worldly issues. Our normal thing is, after death, what will happen? See, whether should I make the will right now or not? And what should I do? All the time, only that thing. Therefore, kindly tell me, what is this? This is my third boon. Now to this third boon, now our Yamaraj is now testing the student. Examination. Devai ratrapi vichikichitam pura nahi suvidneya anuresha dharmaha anyam varam nachaketu vrunishva mamu parasti pratima sujainam. Look here, my dear child. See, 8 years child asking this type of question. My dear child, even gods were confused about this thing. and you are just a baby. Devaihi atrapi vichikitsatam pura. Nahi suvidneya anuresha dharmaha. And this reality is so subtle that it cannot be comprehended. See? Therefore, you being a child, I suggest you, what? Anyam varam nachiketu varnishva. Ask something else. How does it matter whether Atma is there or not? It's okay. And when this was said, as if Nachiket is obstinate, no, I want to know that only. Therefore, Yamaraj says, see, don't catch me, don't catch my tongue. Because I told you I will give 3 boons, this 3rd boon. It's okay, but don't ask this thing. This is not your field. You are just a baby. So, Masrujayanam, therefore, for my sake, you give up this your question. Ask something else. Now, Nachiket, this is what is called as commitment to succeed in life. Devai ratrapi vichikitsam kila. Tvam cha mrityo yanna suvednaya mata. Vakta chasya tvadruk anyo na labhyaha. Nanyo varastulya etasya kaschit. So, Nachiket said, oh, even gods were confused about this. They also wanted to know. That means it must be very important. See? Poor Yamaraj. Devai ratrapi vichikita. Tvam cha mrityo yanna sudneya mata. And you are also telling, O Lord Death, that it is very difficult. If this is true, then vakta cha asya tvadruk anyo na labhyaha. Who can be a better teacher than you, who is on the gateway of the world and beyond the world? And therefore, I want to know this only. Don't give up. If you want to succeed in life, never give up. See, friends, those who are unable to have perseverance, they cannot achieve anything in life. So, na anya varatulya etasya kaschit. Other than this, I don't want to know anything. So, when this was said, the Yamara said, how to say, tell this boy, forget about it, yaar. No. So, he tries something. Shata yushaha putra pautran vrunishva bahun pashun hasti hiranyamashvan bhumir mahad ayatanam vrunishva swayam cha jiva sharado yavadichasi. Don't ask about this. Ask about Shata yushaha. You will live for hundreds of years and you will have children, grandchildren, and you will have money also. Bahun pashun hasti hiranyamashvan. You will have all the prosperity of the world. And bhumir mahat ayatanam vrunishva. You will be ruling the whole world. This is what you should ask. You are just a child. Swayam cha jiva sharado yavadichasi. And you will also live for hundreds and hundreds of years. Therefore, ask something different. What is this? What is Atma? What is Paramatma? Don't ask me this thing. You are catching my tongue. So, Nachiket is standing undisturbed. See? When so many temptations are given, there is no impact on his face. He's just standing. And Yamaraj thinks, what to do with this man? So, etat tullam yadi manyase varam. This is just an example I gave you. Like this, whatever you want to ask, vrunishva vittam chirajivikamcha. You will have lot of wealth and long, long life. Mahabhumo nachiketas tvamedhi. And you will be the ruler of this earth. And kamanam tva kama bhajam karomi. And all your desires will be always fulfilled. Therefore, ask this kind of thing. Don't ask what is Atma Paramatma. Nachiket is calm and quiet. Bollo. See, he says further, ye ye kama durlabha martya loke sarvan kama chandataha prarthayasva ima rama saratha saturya न ही idrusha lambaniya manushyahi abhir matprattabi paricharayasva nachiketo maranam manupakshi. Hey Nachiket, don't ask what happens after death. Then he says, ye kama durlabha martya loke. What is impossible to enjoy in the mortal world, all that you will get. See? And sarvan kama chandataha prarthayasva. There will be no objection, no question. Whatever you want to enjoy, you will get all that enjoyment. That time it appears the apsaras of this heaven, they were coming around. Then Yamaraj says, Ima Rama Saratha Saturya. See, these beautiful ladies, girls, along with their vehicle, Tesla, see, with everything, they will be available to you. See, Abhi Matpartabhi Paricharayasva. I will see that they will serve you. Normally, when you get a girl from a rich family, you have to serve her, isn't it? So here, they are directly from the heavens. So they will serve you. Abhi matpratabhi paricharayasva nachiketo maranam manuprakshi. Hey Nachiket, don't ask this question. What happens after death? Therefore, when they ask me the same question, I say, पहले मरो तो सही, फिर देखते हैं. See, friends, this is one of the most important topic in the scriptures. When all that was said, Nachiket was calm and quiet. So, Yamaraj was frustrated. What to do with this boy? He doesn't talk also. Then Nachiket said, okay, I'll talk. And he says, this is for all of us. Shvo bhava martasya yadanta kaitat sarvendriyanam jarayanti tejaha api sarvam jivitam alpameva tavaiva vaha tava nritya gite. The first step, Shvo bhava martasya. Shva means tomorrow. Abhava means absent. What is today, tomorrow it is absent. See? Meaning constant change, destruction. Martyasya yadanta kaitar. Hey Antaka, hey Yamaraj. And even if you are enjoying the worldly things, how long? Sarvendriyanam jarayanti tejaha. When you indulge after a limit, all your ability to indulge and enjoy dies away. I'll tell you, one of my friends, he is no more. He was from Assam. And I used to stay with them. And he used to eat pan. And in Assam, in that area, pan is not like we eat here. They'll be eating the kachi supari, 1/4, and this much leaf. And he used to have the tuna, lime, on his finger all the time. So he will put little tuna on the leaf and put it in the mouth and then kachi supari. Now and then, he will take the tuna, like that, constantly doing. As a result, his tongue became like the tongue of a shoe. No taste. Sarvendriyanam jarayanti teja. Then, whenever he has to take food, he used to get, the most spiciest chilies in the whole world are from Assam. They are called as jal jalokia. So he used to have the jal jalokia with him. And he will take them, and you must be knowing, the pungency in chili is on the placenta where the seeds are attached. That is the place where the pungency is existing. So what he has to do is to break that chili and then rub on his tongue for 10-15 minutes. And thereafter, he could eat the food. But he will not give up eating pan. Sarvendriyanam jarayanti teja. Therefore, if we imagine by indulgence we will be happy, it is a wrong idea. It cannot be. Then, api sarvam jivitam alpameva. And you say you will live long. What long? The other people say, भगवान ने इनको उठाना चाहिए. Ask him. अभी तो नहीं. See, friends. Therefore, never we feel that we have lived long. Some more years, some more years. And therefore, tatraiva tavaiva vaha tavanritya gite. Therefore, hey Yamaraj, all these comforts, etc., you keep, you enjoy. I want to know the truth. See? Problems are these temptations. We have to get out of these temptations. And therefore, if we want to achieve anything in life, this is one of the most difficult things. And this is how, wrong things even in the our Supreme Court. When the people of a country are corrupt, that is a bad country. When the politicians of the country are corrupt, it is a worse country. And when the judiciary of a country is corrupt, it is the end of that country. See? Sarvendriyanam janayanti tejaha. Therefore, tavaiva vahastavanritya gite. We must not be corrupted by this. Now be attentive, hear what happens. Many people, when they walk the spiritual path, they will be coming across so many Mahatmas. And then they are told, look here, actually, if you do this thing, you will get this siddhi. You do this particular thing, you will get that siddhi. And aaye the Hari Bhajan ko otan lagega paas. Then we start running after the siddhis. See? And therefore, we have to distinctly withdraw. See, as much the material prosperity is an obstacle for evolution, that much the siddhis are the obstacle for the spiritual evolution. See, there was a Mahatma, he did tapasya, etc. And Bhagavan came. Yes, what do you want? I see people dying of cancer. I want that every drop of my blood should cure their cancer. Bhagavan said, Tathastu, and he went. Didn't wait. Now when he got this boon, do you think he will keep quiet? Next day he started. How is everybody at home? Anybody having cancer? Sorry. And he comes across somewhere cancer. Okay, come here. Cancer. Cancelled. Come. And he pricks and suck this thing. Now when you have got problem, you can do anything. He says that. And the next day, cancer completely quietened. Do you think that person will keep quiet? Immediately, WhatsApp, all over the world. Here is a Mahatma whose drop of blood can dissolve your cancer. Next day, in front of his house, 10,000 people standing in a queue. He will be bled to death. See, friends, recognize this. These things should never be entertained. Otherwise, we get lost only in that. आए थे हरि भजन को ओटन लगे कपास. And this is all possible, but that is not the purpose of our spiritual life. Therefore, all these things you keep, I do not want. Further, about the indulgence, he said. Now, न वित्तेन तर्पणीयो मनुष्यो लप्स्यामहे वित्तमद्राक्ष्म चेत्वा जीविष्यामो यावद ईष्यसि त्वं वरस्तु मे वर्णीय स एव. Maharaj, vittena na tarpaniyo manusya. Whatever amount of money you get, you will never say enough. It cannot give you fulfillment. Then, like Bhagavan Shankaracharya says, artham anartham bhavaya nityam nasti tataha sukhalesha satyam putradapi dhana bhajam viti sarvatraisha vihitariti bhaja govindam bhaja govindam. money, 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 what will you do? See? There are two types of miseries in this world. One type of misery is not having something. Other type of misery is of having something. See, this is a simple rule. Those who don't have children, they are miserable. Those who have children, they are super miserable. Those who don't have money, they are miserable. Those who have money, they are also miserable. What God will do? Therefore, navittena tarpaniyo manushyo. We cannot discover fulfillment by money. And lapsamahe vittamadrakma chetva, how smart he is. And Yamaraj Maharaj, if I have taken your darshan, do you think you will ask me to go empty-handed? You will give me, is it not? Smart. Then, Jivishyamo yamadishyasitvam. And I will definitely continue to live as long as you are holding this position of the Yamaraj. And therefore, varastu me varaniyassa eva. Therefore, I want to know the truth. What happens after death? See, in the evening class we are seeing, death is a big bluff. Nobody dies. After listening these two sessions, if even a passing thought comes in your mind about your death, God will walk over. I accept my defeat. See? Therefore, varastu me varaniyassa eva. I want that and nothing else. Ajiryatam amrutanam upetya jiryan marda kvadhasta prajanan avidhyayan varna rati pramodan ati dirghe jivite ko varameta. Ajiryatam amrutanam upetya. When I have come to see the immortal like you, O Yamaraj, Jiryan Martya Kvadhastha Prajanan, and I am Kvadhastha, I am from the world, Prithvi, and therefore I am immortal. Having known this and having seen you, how will I, Avidhyayan Varna Rati Pramodan, how will I ever think about indulgence and enjoyment in this world? Because Ati Dirghe Jivite Korameta, what will you do by living long life? See, friends, in today's world, you know what is the biggest problem? Biggest problem is the old people like me are not dying. See, they are not dying. पहले ज़माने में बूढ़ा मरते थे, आजकल मरते ही नहीं. It is सत्य है महाराज, it is the truth. Therefore, the demography of the whole world has changed. It is not because more children are produced, but it is the old people like me are not dying. You have forgotten. भूल गए क्या? देखो महाराज. Therefore, old age cannot be the achievement in life. Achievement is in this very life we are we are an instrument through which the divine can express. If that is not happening, then we have wasted our opportunity to know the truth. In this manner, Nachiket has completely given up these temptations. Yasmin nidam vichikitsanti mrityo yat samparayam mahati bruhinastat yoyam varo gudham anupravishtaha nanyam tasmat nachiketo vrunite. This being so, hey Mrityu Bhagavan, whatever I have asked you about what happens after death, that only you tell me. I don't want to know anything else. Yoyam varo gudhamanu pravishta, because this is the most gudha, most unknown thing. In every religion, it is the same thing. If you do this thing, you will go to heaven. And if you do this thing, you will go to hell. Nobody has seen either the hell or the heaven. But these topics are very glorified. See? And therefore, here Nachiketa is asking, kindly tell me what is the truth. Yat samparaya mahati bruhinastat. And therefore, this is the most doubtful question in this world. And you are the only one who can tell, because you are on the gateway of mortal world and immortality. And therefore, I do not want anything to know other than this. Now, this story of Nachiket is don't get lost into unwanted question. How did Nachiket go to Yamaraj? With the body or without the body? See, when I was teaching, one student asked this question. I said, you study again. And when this question will stop coming in your mind, then you have understood. See, friends, the idea is we are constantly living under fear of death. So when we are facing the death, then alone achievement is possible. If we are touch me not brand, no, actually I want to achieve, but the problems are too many, So if you look at the life as a problem, you will never achieve anything. But if you change the spelling of the problem to challenge, and then you will see all the dormant potentialities will start manifesting, and a Nachiketa will be born. So who is the Nachiketa? Nachiketa is the one who is not holding on to the body identification. We are all holding on to the body identification. My friends, try this simple technique, I tell you. I know you will not do it, but I tell for my sake. Wherever you are sitting, don't become serious, just start playing. What start playing? Meditation, meditation. How? Sit comfortably. Don't sit in a difficult posture. No, relax. And start playing. What it is like being other than body. Work on this. See, your mind has come to a halt, is it not? Chitta vritti nirodha, don't waste time in that. Think. Then again, see, being other than the body means what, yaar? Think. Then slowly one day you will get this idea. I am other than this glass. What does it mean? It means attributes of the glass do not belong to me. Now apply the same principle. If I have to practice, I am other than the body, then what is the body? Body has a shape. So take only one parameter. So if I am other than the body, then what will be my experience? Is there anything without shape? Talk to yourself. Yes, there is. What? Space. Space has no shape. Good. Now start playing. Not doing. Start playing. How it is like being a space. So what has happened now? The mind is given space as an object of contemplation. Then go further. What is space? Space has no beginning, no middle, no modification, and no end. Is it not our experience? We have no experience of birth, not that of growth, nor that of death, and the most important, not that of absence. So that without beginning, modification, end and absence, where is the problem in spiritual life? See? Nachiket is that. The one who is functioning through the body, but no more living as the body. See? Our vision can see all colors and forms, but do not get influenced by any color and form. Meaning, not getting disturbed or influenced by anything is our natural state. No, but it is very difficult because you have not recognized the value of it. We have value for money, and therefore we never say earning money is difficult, yaar, I am not going to earn money. On the contrary, there we discover new techniques. Above the table, below the table, around the table, behind the table. The same way, find out your own techniques. See, friends. So, Nachiketa is facing death. So, we as a seeker, we are facing our body, which is constantly changing. But we don't change. We are the same. And it is very easy. It is not difficult. Therefore, never take anything in life as a problem. Whether it is your material life, we are here to, not just to live, we are here to succeed. See, then here we are not only to live selfishly, but along with us, all should grow. And the ultimate is, we have to discover what is our essential nature. Then we have lived our life holistically. Otherwise, only one part and other two parts are rejected, it is not a complete life. In this manner, this story of Nachiket is a great inspirational subject for every seeker of truth. And for that, in addition to what we study, we have to work on ourselves. See, one of the students asked me this question, Swamiji, you give so many examples. I don't get examples. Which is the book you are following? So that I can use that book for examples. I said, you are one. See, friends, we have to discover examples. And for that, our technique I told you, learn from every experience. Once this technique gets in your system, your whole vision will change. See, once I was in Haridwar or Rishikesh, I think, opposite Shivananda Ashram. And standing there near the Ganges, so one person, Swamiji, what are you seeing? Question. I said, whatever you are seeing. Now you tell. I said, first you tell. He said, I am seeing the Ganges and so many people are here. There are trees, there are animals and all these things, blah, blah, blah. I said, then you have seen, why you ask me? No, you tell something different. I said, okay. In addition to all what you are seeing, I am seeing not the waters, but the flow of water. Oh, Yes, we also saw, but we didn't notice it. Then, next thing I saw, there are two directional flows of water. One is from the Gangotri to Gangasagar, unidirectional flow of water. The second one is in the wheel pool, Bhaura, what we call. There, the movement of the water is centripetal. Then, when something is flowing, maybe a piece of wood or some animal or anything, when it is coming, it is going in one unidirectional flow, and in between a whirlpool comes. Then it is sucked into that, suffers inside, but again it is thrown. Again it continues. Again another whirlpool comes. Again it is sucked. Again thrown out. It continues. Then this is our life. From the womb to the tomb, one direction. And in between, there is a bhaura. There is a whirlpool. What is that? Body identification. When we enter that whirlpool, body identification, the movement is centripetal. I, my wife, I, and we get frustrated. And in the frustration, we sleep. When we sleep, we are again entered the unidirectional flow of life. Then again we are awake. Again another bhaura has come. And get sucked into that. And suffer. See, my friends, and yet we do not learn from our day-to-day experiences. We have to learn. And then we come to know that so many bhauras, whirlpools have come and gone. We are the same. First whirlpool was that of the child, it has gone. And then the second whirlpool came, the teenage, it has gone. The third came of the middle age, it has gone. Then the old age whirlpool will also go. We continue to exist. Where do we die? Therefore, friends, when we study scriptures, it's not only the mechanical, but every single event and experience of our life is our guru if we are able to get the message from that event in our life. You see? This is what is the way we convert our abilities as an asset, not as a liability. With this, the first chapter was over. Now we will take the second chapter. Anyashreyo anyatudaiva preya te ubhe nanarthe purusham sinitaha tayo shreyas adadanasya sadhur bhavati hiyate artharyo preyo vrinite. Now this is another very important principle to know. Every event of our life is how we take it. Do we take it as a problem or we take it as a challenge? Event is the same. We have to decide. And this training we have given to ourselves. Those who take everything as a problem, they are expert in constant complaining. Therefore, our Maha Mantra tells, living at zero complaint level. Don't complain. Then only something can be achieved. Therefore, anyashreya anyatadaiva preya. Shreya is the good. And preya is what we like. Now, who is propelling our life? What we like is propelling our life, or what is good is propelling our life. See? When we will be following what we like, we are samsari. And when we follow what is good for us, then we are the seekers. For example, getting up early in the morning, I don't like it, samsari. Get up early in the morning, become fresh, You are a seeker of the truth. But it is very difficult. See, friends, therefore, we have to decide. Te ube nanarte purusham sinitaha. And then these two, those who are following the path of enjoyment or those who are following the path of evolution, both of them, they tie down to these two types of seekers. And tayo shreya adadanasya sadhu bhavati. And those who are following what is good for us, they are an asset to themselves. And hiyate arthajo priyo vrinite. And those who are leading their life on the basis of their personal likes and dislikes, then they are destroying their own life. And what is the destruction? This is another important point. Narayana. See, when we do anything, it has a purpose. Like we have come here for satsang. So, what is the purpose? Wrong notions are removed without creating new notions. That is the purpose of studying scriptures. Other than this, everywhere it is only replacement of the notions. Earlier I was lazy, now I am crazy. Earlier I used to wake up very late, now I wake up early. Earlier I used to take non-vegetarian, now I take vegetarian. Earlier I used to become angry too many times, now I become 50% angry. That I is still maintained. We have to bypass this I factor. You know the max factor? The I factor is terrible. Therefore, tayo shreya adadanasya sadhur bhavati. Now what is the shreyas? See, be very attentive. This mic is having no purpose of its own. It can be kept in a box, no problem. Then who has the purpose? The one who is holding the mic in the hand, he has the purpose. Because my voice cannot reach to you, then I want some support. So I take this mic and speak through the mic. But if this mic is having its own story, like electronic onkar, or if the mic is constantly clearing its own throat, what we will do? Remove it from here. Exactly. We are all mics. We have no purpose. Purpose, He who created us, He has the purpose. See? His problem is, you know what? Apanipado. He has no hands. So he is searching for the hands which are free, not occupied for selfish activities, so that he can function through those hands. He has no speech. Therefore, he is searching for a speech which is not engaged in self-glorification and condemning others. See? Therefore, what is the Shreyas? What is the ultimate good in our life? Ultimate good is that the divine expresses through us. And the expression of the divinity will be only bliss and no blisters. Therefore, tayo shreya adadanasya sadhur bhavati. And when higher the goal, more commitment is required. If our goal is, I should get 1 cup of tea in the morning and that's all, then you will get it anywhere. Seek something higher in life. What is the highest? You are at peace under all conditions. Nothing disturbs us. See? Only by listening to this we feel good, is it not? Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita, 2nd chapter, Nasti buddhi ayuktasya nacha yuktasya bhavana nacha bhavayata shantihi ashantasya kuta sukham. Nasti buddhi ayuktasya. he who doesn't have that ability to take the import of the statement of the scriptures, and he who doesn't have the ability to see something positive and happiness in everything, such a person is a burden to himself. And as a result, he will be all the time ashanta. And ashanta, then ashantasya kutassukham. How can he be happy? Therefore, friends, we have to decide this. So what is the goal of our life? The goal of our life is we are at peace with ourselves first. If we are at peace with ourselves, we'll be at peace with the world. If we are at war with ourselves, we'll be constantly barking in this world. Therefore, hi yati artha jo preyo vrinite. More than what I like, our approach should be what is right. When this is done, then only we can walk the spiritual path. Shreyascha preyascha manushya metaha tau samparitya vivinikti dhiraha shreyo hi dhiro bhi preyaso vrunite preyo mando yoga kshemad vrunite. Now in this mantra, something very good is told. Every event of our life can become an asset to walk the spiritual path. Or every event of our life can become a problem and we destroy ourselves. Event is the same. The question is, how do you interact with that event? See? And this is what is the first chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita's first chapter is Arjuna Vishada Yogona. Vishada is tragedy. How can the tragedy become the yoga? See? Because of that tragedy, Arjuna had a doubt, a question, a frustration. And he had one good thing. He was following the path of Shreya for the good, not for what I like. His question was, how can I kill my nears and dears? He had no problem in killing. Problem was my near and dear. If it is your, I don't mind. See? And therefore, that event in the first chapter has changed his thinking process. And whole Bhagavad Gita, which was told to Arjuna, none of that he ever practiced. We all know where was Bhagavad Gita delivered? On the battlefield. Both sides army. In the center, Bhagavan Krishna and Arjuna. Will Arjuna be doing like this? Shucho deshi pradishtapya stiram asanam atmana natya chritam nadri nisham chairajana kushottaram tatra ekagram manakrutva. No. He was on the battlefield. Then what happened? Only this much. He had identity crisis as to who am I at a given period of time. For that we told this Mahamantra, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. Arjuna was on the battlefield. He should be a warrior, not a grandson or a disciple. This is what happens. We are unable to play our role 100%. And therefore the problems come. And to get out of it, this positive approach. Positive approach is what? We all chant, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Do you know what is the real meaning of this mantra? Who is Brahmaji? Guru Brahma. Brahmaji is the creator. Who is Vishnu Bhagwan? He is the sustainer. And Maheshwara is a destroyer. And all three of them, what are they? Parabrahma. To that our salutations. This is the simple meaning. Now dig. What is the job of Brahmaji? Creation. That event in our life, because of which we change the direction of our life from the dogward to the Godward. That event is our Guru if we learn from it. Now that event was created by Bhagwan for Arjun. There was no need to take the chariot and keep it in front of Bhishmacharya, Dronacharya and tell him, Maro inko. Was it necessary? But he created that. Therefore, whenever difficulty, challenges come in our life, if we want to look at it as a challenge, then your life will change totally. But if you take it as a problem, then you are giving up. Never give up in life. Therefore, every difficulty is a God-sent opportunity for us to win life everywhere. Guru Brahma, then Guru Vishnu. There are many factors which keep us on the spiritual path. Many factors. The satsanga, one of the topmost is satsanga. You may do anything or not. Never compromise about attending your satsanga. If you are watching on the YouTube, the same talk you listen both morning as well as evening. And one day you will discover the talk is the same, but your state of mind is different. And every time we get a different message. And slowly, slowly, our thinking process undergoes metamorphosis. And then we start looking at the world as a challenge and no more as a problem. See? Therefore, Shreyascha Preyascha Manushya Vedatav Samparitya Vivinakti Dhiraha. This is the Vishnu Bhagwan in our life. Then the Maheshwaraha, who is the Shiva? He is the destroyer of obstacles. See? So, obstacles are destroyed. How? When we do not succumb to them. Accept them gracefully and work against it. And all of them put together is, we come back to our own being. Guru Sakshat Parabrahma. Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Another important thing. Here it is a little bit of grammar, Sanskrit grammar. Gurave Namaha, meaning salutations to Guru. The one who was offering the salutations, he disappeared. How will the ornaments salute the gold? By keeping their name and form intact. How will the wave salute the ocean? By dissolving in the ocean. The real salutation to the Guru is, we dissolve this small little pokey I. Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, rich, poor, Gujarati, Bengali, Hare Ram, Ram, Ram. Enough! Just be. This is the meaning. Toto samparitya vivinakta dhiraha. The dhira purush, they are able to differentiate and understand properly. And in that proper understanding, they are able to remain in tune with their divine being. And that is the source of all inspiration in life. Nobody can inspire us other than our own proper thinking. So, Shreyo hi dhiro vi preyaso urunite. So the wise people, they follow what is right and not what we like. And preyo mando yoga kshemad urunite. But manda, the dull-witted ones, they are all the time thinking in terms of what will I get, what will I get. You will get nothing. Are you ready? Only analyze your experience. When we go to sleep, what do we get? Tell me. Do we get anything? Such a simple thing like a sleep, you don't get anything. But हमने भगवान का इतना नाम लिया, कुछ नहीं मिला. You disturb him, therefore he didn't give you. See, friends, we should remove that wrong notion. If we want to really succeed in life, what will I get? That should not be. It's a cheap way of spiritual life. See, look at our Nachiket. He got everything, but he rejected. I don't want that. Then only the truth is revealed. Therefore, freedom from desires is attainment of the truth. If we are not able to give up these desires, we will suffer. And desires come only after body identification. Therefore, we have to live through the body and not live as the body. This is the meaning of changing our attitude from the problem to the challenge. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.